Thank you for coming back to Polka Dot Mailbox, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm unboxing for you my August SCT Sampler. I have to say, this is the first sampler I maybe have ever received in the few years that I've had this subscription where I did not know what was coming. I normally can't wait, and I spoil it myself by searching through Instagram and Facebook and YouTube so that I always see other people's posts about what came in the kit. This time was a total surprise. So we have American Crafts Brave and Bold by Amy Tangerine, as well as Simple Stories Sunkissed. Okay, so very bright and bold colors. I'd have to say that this collection that they pair really well together, because I can't really tell super well where one begins and the other one ends. Like, this is Amy Tangerine's writing for sure, so I would guess this is Simple Stories Sunkissed, but they really pair very well. And I am going to create some projects with these that are bright and fun and cheerful. Very, very pretty pattern papers. I like all of these. That's an Amy Tangerine for sure. But a really good match that they've done putting together these collections. So this is the Simple Stories Sunkissed. I recognize that now. There they have lots of little goodies, some cut aparts in 2 different sizes, some ephemera pieces. So it's always fun to see sort of what comes in the kit here. Cute little bicycle. What does this say? Refresh. Some other little pieces there. So the word is summer, which is lovely, although we are approaching the end of our summer, sadly. And then some beautiful stamps from Gina K. That is a really nice birthday sentiment. Can always use those. Lovely little flower and leaves as well. Okay, so let's get these together to create, and this is my favorite actually, enamel dots, fun little stars at the end. Yeah, to create some new projects. Okay, so I used up a lot of this kit. Since it came with these great stamps, I love word stamps. If you're going to see me use any stamps, it's going to be word stamps. Since it came with this happy birthday stamp, I decided that I would make some cards. And the way that I start is I just make some bases and I stamp my Created with Tony on the back, Created by Tony. I went in with some dies and I made these little pieces here, and I stamped the images on, and then I could choose which sort of background was best suited for the card as I was creating them. All these different things there. So I stamped those. I did that all sort of ahead of time. And then I just started looking at the supplies. So let me look at what I made first. Oh yeah, these are the cards I made first. So here's the first one that I made. And I just wanted to build my stash, and you can see that I've done a lot of layering. So I've done some stitching around the edge. So I just put a solid piece on the back. This was actually one of the cut aparts. I covered up the words with another little square here, and you'll see me do that quite a lot in these cards because the theme was very summer, but I didn't want to have a very summery specific birthday card. I hid a lot of the really pretty messages, which is a shame because they were very beautifully written. I loved the font that they came with. So here's the second one, and this sticker here, I used these two. They were really pretty. The inspiration for these cards came both from this banner flag. I cut it in half and I used it on 2 separate cards. So that's those ones there. And then I created this one, which was quite different. I had this piece of vellum actually here in a little banner shape, and I created a little border for the top. I used the 3 puffy stickers. I layered on those cute little star stickers on top. And yeah, I just created this pretty butterfly happy birthday card. This one's very bright and sunny. Again, I loved this circle that they had here, as well as the love yourself on this heart, but I had to pile up and layer on top to get the effect from these little pieces without having the sentiments that didn't really match the birthday card that I wanted to convey just a happy birthday message. Didn't want to clutter it up with too many other messages. So that's this one here. Again, very chunky. I went in and did some stitching there and along the bottom here. And then I created this one as well. This pineapple had a saying that was summery, and I covered it up with the birthday. This was actually a bicycle ephemera, and I let the little basket of flowers, it's supposed to be this way, it's like a little bicycle this way, and I let the little basket of flowers actually shine through. I covered up the wheel with this little cloud. I put a little enamel dot on there. I stitched around the edge of this, and I created just this fun little happy birthday with a pineapple kind of theme there. And then this one is quite different. It's fun, but it wasn't my favorite. I really struggled with this card, and after this one I thought, you know what, I think it's time that I've made enough, because the other ones sort of fell together effortlessly, and I really liked keeping a white background on this, and I played with this for like an hour until I finally came up with the design, and I'm not even sure that I absolutely love it. It would be fun for a kid's birthday card. That's what I think. This is sort of haphazard and sort of like with the cartoony sort of characters and stuff, and a little kid sort of writing. That would be maybe a cute little kid's birthday card. So that's what I've created. So in total here I have the 6 cards, which is a pretty decent amount of creations to get. I know I could create a whole lot more. I have like 2 full pieces of paper left. Which pages I didn't use these 2. And again, I have more stamps and lots of little pieces that were cut off. I'm sure I could create all kinds of cards, but I was really happy with this number of cards that I received, like to make with this kit that I received. And so overall, I thought I was just going to stop there with the 6, and I think I'll do this more often. I really liked working with this sampler to create cards, because I noticed that when I need a card, I'm not always super inspired to sit down and create one. So this was kind of perfect, because if I create them ahead of time when I am inspired, then I can just pick which one suits the occasion the best. But I'm loving that stamp, that Gina K stamp that came in this kit. What a beautiful way to create a focal center, or a focal sentiment point sort of thing. So yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.